So we've currently been living in Lisbon for about 6 months now, and this is our little check-in. Our routine is pretty much the same every morning. Boil the kettle, open the windows, get some fresh air. It's mornings like these that we favour the most. It's nice not having to be anywhere or do anything, but just be present and enjoy where we're at. If you've been watching our videos, you can probably tell that we're a bit addicted to coffee. Much worse things to be addicted to, right? The last 6 months has been a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. There has been stressful times over visas and trying to get work, and we're just realizing how much work it really is to move to another country and start all over again. It does help that we have, camera gear and things like that to kickstart ourselves in the right direction, but, networking and meeting the right people, it can be stressful. That's why Shan and I really value these slow mornings. Just so, no matter how stressful a day can get, if we have these moments of stillness, be grateful for where we are and what we have.
As we are getting more established here, it's really rare that we have days where we don't have any commitments or work requirements or anything on. So consciously just hanging out together and taking it a little bit slower is actually quite a lot of self-control for us. But coming out into the sunshine and treating ourselves to a little date where we can have some nourishing food and just be together rather than rushing off or saying goodbye is really precious in this sort of time in our lives. On these days, we find a lot of joy in exploring a new area of our neighbourhood, finding a new cafe and just letting ourselves sit there for a while and enjoy the atmosphere. Especially midday on a weekday in Lisbon, the vibes around this neighbourhood are always very calm and relaxing. So we usually take the time to go to our local park and just sit in the sunshine, and the vibe here is amazing, where everyone just comes and relaxes and listens to the sound of the trees. And rather than rushing through this park on our way home, we just consciously take a moment to sit there and enjoy it like all of the locals. Another important slow living ritual is treating yourself to really high quality fresh produce from the local businesses. This also allows us to have some interactions within the community rather than just rushing off to the busy grocery stores. A day of slow living for us means a lot more than just not making plans and going with the flow, but more like restoring your body, feeding yourself well, getting outside and being together. So this is a sign to get all your fruits in, feed your body well and treat yourself to something a bit more nourishing than you would when you're in a rush. And sit there and enjoy it, sit in the sun and be together and just take it easy. We really enjoyed filming this video because it was just nice to capture all the little moments of our day a little bit more cinematically, and we hope that you can feel the calm and the peace through our editing, and this inspires you to also just have a day where you can not feel pressured by society to get 50 million things done and just really romanticize all those little moments in your life that are actually really special that you can acknowledge when you film them. So, thank you.
So usually at this point of the day, we like to have like a bit of a break from the laptop. So we close the laptop, we go outside, and usually we head towards the gym. But today we felt like taking it a bit slower, so we've decided to come to the local park and have a bit of a stretch. Also, side note, it looks like someone to our right got the memo and joined us, which is cool.
Be right back, the power just turned out and Locke's in the shower.
A fun little quirk of our home is that if we're using too many appliances at once, the power cuts out. So, sorry, Locke. Okay. Alright, lentil stew. We start with onions, garlic, and ginger. Vegetables. Then stewness. We are big fans of meals that are all just prepared in one pot. So we were feeling like something quite warm and, I don't know, big bowl of sloppy goodness, more or less. So we got lentils and we're making it into a stew with lots of potatoes and carrots. So the general spices are tomato paste, chili, salt and pepper, some extra chili flakes and some herbs. We mix it all together with the onions, garlic and the ginger and then add all of our veggies in. So this is our carrots and our potatoes. I've got some veggie stock ready, and then once the spices were all infused with the veggies, I poured it all in. Look at me go. Let that simmer for a while until the veggies cook, and then I added my green and my red lentils just for extra fun. We wanted to add a little bit more protein, and we are big fans of tofu, so we chopped up a block of tofu, and just before the stew was ready we stirred it through. And then of course you've always got to have greens to make a meal just that next level. So we stirred through our spinach, and bon appetit. I find that all of these sloppy sort of meals that just you whack in a bowl, the uglier the better, right? It's always good.
So we hope that you enjoyed the video, and if there's anything you take from this video, we hope that you slow down this week and make time for yourself. See you in the next one.